Hello, everybody, and welcome to the CCBL finals. I'm versing Mountain Dew Powder and the Pittsburgh Piplups. Um, this is obviously the second time I've played Mountain Dew Powder here, and he's been doing pretty well for himself. I did manage to beat him in our match in the during the season, but he's been doing real well. I feel like he's been getting much better over the course of this season. I mean, I feel like I have been as well, but I feel like he definitely has improved a lot since his first couple of games. And he has a real scary team. And I mean, just looking at the ones he's brought here, I wasn't expecting all of them, but I was definitely expecting the possibility of most of them. So, my team is below. You can have a look and see what I'm bringing on everyone. But I've got a Dragon Dance, Max Attack, Max Speed, Zygarde. Um, was it Rocky Helmet, Uxie maybe? I can't remember. Assault Vest, Primarina. Cryogonal was the Steel Reduction Berry, maybe. Choice Specs on the Salazzle, I believe it was, and then Thundurus was something or other. Actually, maybe it was Choice Specs Thundurus. Choice Scarf Thundurus. I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, I feel like I've got a pretty decent team to deal with most of his. So I guess we'll just have to see how we go. Yeah. Anyway, this is the finals. It's my first draft league, and I've at least made it into the top two, so I'm definitely happy with that. I feel like this team has been putting in a lot of work for me, and I've been really happy to play with it. There are some things that I don't think I really used to their full potential, like definitely didn't really use the Thundurus to the full potential. Bishop, 100% not. Even my top kill leaders, the Zygarde, the Primarina, and the Salazzle, I feel like I'm still trying to work out how to use them properly. I did not really do much with Decidueye this season, so I guess that's something to play around with in the future and see if I can do better. But anyway, we'll just jump into the match and see how we go. And he just leads with the Darmanitan. I guess I should just go over what he's bringing. Sylveon, Crocodile, the Noivern, the Darmanitan, Kartana, and the Registeel. But that allows, I just start off with my Uxie, fairly defensive, I believe it was, as he U-turns. Yeah, it takes the Rocky Helmet damage. As he brings in Registeel, and I get my Stealth Rocks up. So that's real nice for me, and then I can turn out on the Registeel and go into my Zygarde here, as he's just going to get his own rocks up, which is not really a huge deal for me at this point. I think rocks hurt him more than it hurts me, but he's going to get the Intimidate off as I Dragon Dance. I can't deal with this thing with a single Dragon Dance, so I go for another Dragon Dance, thinking he's just going to try and knock off or something like that, wherein I've got a Z move and not going to do anything. And then I find out he's Raw, so I'm thinking, this thing's definitely not Choice Scarf, right? He's got Raw. What would be the point in that? He switches out, and I try and Toxic. Unfortunately, he did switch into the Registeel, so Toxic's not going to do anything. This isn't Salazzle, I wish it was. And I'm going to bring in Salazzle here as he goes for a Toxic of his own. And so I can block that Toxic nicely. And then I'm going to switch in the Cryogonal, as he's going to Earthquake, because Registeel takes Earthquake, and I knew he would have the Earthquake for the Salazzle. And I'm just going to Rapid Spin here, I believe. Yes. Very nice. because I would have got that off even if he iron-headed, and I wouldn't be too mad about losing my Cryogonal for that. And Kartana there is just going to Bloom Doom on my Thunderous, but I could take that, and I show my Incinerate tech there, which would have 100% killed the Kartana even if it was holding a berry, but yeah, he calls my Salazzle switch in there, which, I mean, I guess was a pretty easy call, goes for a Size Shock. It would have been nice if I had switched in Uxie or something like that, but it was already starting to get low, and I kind of need him for the Darmanitan. But that is going to allow me to sack off Salazzle here to get a Toxic up on the Sylveon. But that means I can bring in my Thunderous here and just Volt Switch out, get some damage off, see what he wants to go for, bring in Primarina, who's going to be able to take like any of those moves pretty decently. But it is going to chip me low, unfortunately, and Hyper Voice is going to do even less, but my Scold's not doing a ton either. But with the Toxic Poison racking up, he's just going to get me Primarina as low as he can, and I'm just going to take him out with the Moonblast there. I was kind of expecting him to switch in something when I Scolded, but not a big deal. Uxie comes in and is going to be able to take a 1 hit from this. Could have taken 2, but it's going to get a crit, unfortunately. And then goes down to the second one, but Kartana's real low here. It's going to allow me to bring in my Scarf Thunderous, though. And he's going to bring in the Registeel here. And I'm just going to Dark Pulse, because that would have taken the Kartana out and would have done a chunk to the Noivern or the Darmanitan. But Registeel is going to allow Zygarde to come in, and it's going to allow me to use my Z Tectonic Rage, which is going to take it out, which is good. He's going to bring the Kartana in here as well, and I'm going to stay in, take that Leaf Blade, and get a Dragon Dance up, I guess, as he's going to switch out. No, he's just going to take the 1,000 Arrows, and then going to bring the Crocodile in, which is going to threaten me out. I would have taken the knockoff. I should have either Dragon Danced again or just gone for the 1,000 Arrows or something. But unfortunately, like, yeah, I guess 100% should have Dragon Dance again. But I was fearing the Earthquake, because the Earthquake would have taken me out. But yeah, unfortunately, that's just gonna not be good for me. I shouldn't have baited that switch there or anything like that. I should have gone straight into Zygarde, should have Dragon Danced, but I wasn't expecting him to be Scarfed. So yeah, like Raw Scarf, that's some pretty neat tech, and took me completely by surprise. And that just means my whole team's going to go down. Like, Thunderous is not going to be able to take it out with the Hidden Power Ice. And unfortunately, that means that the Scarf Crocodile is going to end my chances at winning the CCBL. But I'm not mad. As I said, Mount Jupiter is good, and he prepped really well for me that game. Getting a Dragon Dance up, another one, would have been the best thing I could have hoped for at that point. Knockoff wouldn't have killed me, and I think +1 in my attack had a chance of knocking out the Crocodile, or it at least allowed the Thunderous to take it out with the Hidden Power Ice at the very least. And then Hidden Power Ice would have been able to take out the Noivern as well. Obviously wouldn't have been able to take out the Darmanitan, but if I had de-danced, I still potentially would have had things to deal with that. Potentially. Or at least I could have sacked off and gone into something else used a different move on my Thunderous at that point. But alas, I did not get another Dragon Dance up, and that means that Crocodile is just going to sweep me at the end. So yeah, good game to Mountain Dew Pider. He played real well, not mad at the least, and it was a good game. Really enjoyable, fun match, and I'm happy I got to play in the finals against him. Anyway, that's the end of my CCBL season. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you in other seasons in the future. See you later.